I had a new appreciation for my own shit when this band was telling me like, yo, you make some crazy beats. We learned how to play them. And then I hear them play them and I'm like, you recreated something that I made on my own on a computer.
Hey guys and gals, I'm here with
Nixon.
Gotcha. From
Dumb bitches with internet.
yeah. Thank goodness for Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Gotcha. What would you guys be named if there was no Wi-Fi?
Probably liquor pussy, but like liquor spelled like liquor.
Gotcha.
Pussy.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. There's always women involved apparently.
Not like on purpose, but it's just like two names that like you hear them and you're like, yeah, I'm never gonna forget that.
Yeah, it's in there. It's in there.
Yeah.
What does your mom think about the names?
So I'm very open and honest with my mom, and she's kind of a crazy like chick too, or at least she was. So she's like, whatever, man, I don't get it. You're young.
Okay. It's like those young boys.
Yeah, like my dad's in a band, so she's like, I know how it is when you're in the music scene.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, your pops is in a band?
Yeah, he's in a reggae band.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so she was like, okay. Really can't say much. I'm very like respectable to my mom, so I'm like, I know it's not for you, but we're just having fun.
Like, I love it.
Yeah,
You
she
know?
was like, I can't get mad at it.
Does she come to the shows? Has she come in any shows?
She hasn't been to any of the shows yet. She lives in Arizona.
Okay.
Yeah, back where I'm from. She's seen me perform a million times, but not with this group, not with Dumb Bitches.
Uh-huh. So how many bands have you been in?
I would say honestly like 3,
Okay.
maybe more than that, but like 3. Because I started in high school with my best friend Larry and Benser, and we were TMP. And then after TMP, well, not after because we're still TMP, but I did something with my cousin randomly, and we were called Pink Lemonade.
Okay.
But like without the letter I, so it's just PNK Lemonade. And then I've always done music myself, and Eduardo was just like, let's do music together. And I'm like, fuck yeah, what are we? And we ended up on Dumb Bitches with Internet. Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
How'd you meet Eduardo?
I met him in high school.
In Arizona?
Yeah, back in Arizona. I knew of him for a while, and then we had a couple classes together, and I was like, oh, he's really funny. We had like a theater class together, and then we would write skits and stuff, and then we did like YouTube for a little bit.
Okay.
And then we were just like best friends after that. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We moved out here around the same time, and then, yeah, it's been like that.
Got you. It's like love at first sight.
It basically was, man. I fucking love that guy.
Boom. For the record. It's on the record now, folks.
It's on the record. If he didn't know before, he knows now. I fucking love that guy.
Tell him.
Eduardo, I love you.
There it is. Got you. Man love is okay.
It's okay, man. You can cry to your best friend. It's all
that
right.
part.
Yeah.
Men should only cry to their best friends.
Yeah. Find someone you trust and just give them a good cry session.
Bro, we need cry sessions as men.
Right.
With the best friend. With our
I've done
best
it.
friend.
I've done it.
Isn't it healthy?
It's healthy. I tell all my friends I love you before I hang up the phone. I've done it for a long time, dude.
It's
You
healthy.
never know,
I think it's important.
It's very important.
I think it's important. Not everyone deserves the I love you, but those
But
people,
like the people who do, give them the I love you.
they do.
You know what I
You
mean?
hear that, people? Take words of wisdom right here. Take words of wisdom right here, right?
Tell your friends I love you when you hang up.
That part. So what do you do in the band? What's your role for people who may not know?
I'm Nixon. I'm a rapper. Me and Eduardo are both rappers, and then I produce all the beats that you hear. I record us, and then I listen to Eduardo say, "Hey, can you make it sound like this?" And I'm like, "That sounds impossible." I'll do it, but it sounds impossible.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I know like the technical side of all like the recording and audio engineering and all that. I went to school for it, and me and Eduardo just kind of mesh and make rap.
Dope.
We make rap music.
So is Nixon a stage name or is it actual
It's
name?
a stage name. So my name is George, but I go by Nixon. It stems from when I was like in high school. I went by Noetic,
Okay.
and Noetic means only understood by intelligence, and it's like a form of science and all this. And I have like this Noetic like geometrical symbol tatted on my leg, and I loved it because I'm a lyrical rapper mostly, and I'm only understood by the intelligence,
Got you.
And then
The sapiosexuals.
yeah, there you go. And so then I was rapping one time, and I was like, I'm Noetic Nix the president, and I was like, oh, that's kind of dope.
Okay.
And so fast forward, we come across Dumb Bitches with Internet, and I was like, yeah, but I'm not gonna say I'm Noetic to be like I'm only understood by intelligence, but my rap group is called Dumb Bitches with Internet.
Got you.
So I was like, I'll just throw the Nixon on it, and then Nixon stuck. Yeah.
Got you. Because at first I was like, I wonder if he's thinking about Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking, and then he said, and then I was like, maybe it's President Nixon. And
So
he said,
I also liked, I definitely thought about it before I went out with it, but I was like, I like that this was obviously a pre-Trump era, but I was like, I like
Okay.
that Nixon was a symbol of America, a symbol of like, you know, like this great fucking entity, and you have like hope, and it's a land of the dreams. But he was also very corrupt. So it was like the
Okay.
duality of man in that one person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I liked it. I was like, that's cool. I fuck with it. If I grew up nowadays, I probably wouldn't have done it because I don't know if I'm allowed to get political on here or not, but I do not
You can
fuck
do
with
this- you
Trump.
can
I
do
do
whatever
not
you
fuck
want.
with Trump.
Got
And I
you.
was like, I don't want some young kid to be like, yo, my name is like Johnny Trump. And I'm like, I don't fuck with that, dude.
No, you're not.
But I didn't know enough about Nixon.
Does
to know.
Trump not have a duality?
He does. I mean, it's fair enough, you know, it's fair, but I don't like him to the point where I
Got
wouldn't
you.
put my name attached to it.
Got you.
But to each their own, you know,
No,
respect.
no Trump oetic here.
No, the Trump poetic is not coming through.
Got
bro.
you,
Not,
got
not,
you.
not in my band. But like I said, I respect a lot of people and teach their own, you know.
What if you had like mad flows though?
Dude, I would hate it, dude. I would hate it. I'd be like, I fucking hate that I like this guy and his name is fucking Trumpetic Trixon.
That part. That part. So Nixon, so I have this thing that I like to do for MCs that come on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
If I kick a beat, would you freestyle for us?
I'm not very good at freestyling. I will do it, but it's not going to be very good.
Wait, you know,
I'll
you,
do like
you
a
don't
couple
have to
bars.
do
I'll
it.
do a couple bars.
You know, we just like to be authentic
Yeah,
and
I
you
can
know
be
put you
real
on
with you.
on the spot.
I'm
And
with
we don't judge on level. We just judge on just the love of art.
Love of art.
We're
I'm down.
we're at this art event right now, aren't we?
Let's do it. It's the realest it'll ever get.
You ready for it?
Let's do it.
Freestyle session commence.
Only a couple bars. I'll probably only give you a couple bars.
Well, you know, we'll see
We'll
how
see,
far
we'll
it
see, we'll
goes.
see how it goes. Yeah. All right. Yo, yo. They call me Nixon. I get to sippin'. I'm known at all bars. I come through, stepping cool in my all stars. You know this. You know I flow sick, and it's just basic. I'm been on the same shit. I'm saying I'm chilling right here with my boy Antonio. He's my new friend, but yes, I call him homie, bro. If you call me on the phone, I'll say I love you. Cause you is a cool dude. Got nothing love for you. No, I can't keep going. I can't keep going. I had to relate it to us.
Hey, boom, off the dome.
Off the dome.
Off
Hey,
the dome.
If it's bad, it's because it's real.
You know, it was good.
I didn't come in with a cheap style. I didn't have a pre-written. You know what I mean?
It was good. The flow was there. It's better than a lot of people that you hear nowadays.
Right,
you
right.
Know? You know,
I
it was
appreciate that,
good.
man. Thank
you
you.
know,
Thank
the
you.
homie-o, you know, I'm here. You
The
know,
homie, yo.
and appreciate it. You know, that's super dope. I love hip hop so much. I gotta ask you, how'd you fall in love with hip hop?
Dude, so like I said, my dad's in a band, right? I've always been around music. And I started playing music and stuff like that.
Like instruments?
Yeah, I played a couple instruments. My dad's taught me a lot of stuff. And then I think randomly one day, I can tell you that the first music video I ever watched on MTV was P.D. Pablo, North Carolina, go
Okay.
on and raise up, take your shirt off.
Yeah.
I saw that
Like
and I was
a
like
helicopter.
transfixed, dude. I was like, I was young. I was like maybe second or third grade.
Yeah.
And so I was like, this is dope. I like the energy of it. I loved it. And I was just like, Bob. My mom will say that like in 94 or 95, I was in the back of her car throwing up West Side for Tupac.
Okay.
She said she would put Tupac on, and I was jamming. So
Were
I
you
was
in a
like,
car
maybe-
seat or something,
In
or
a
what?
car seat. Baby.
Okay.
Like I was like a brand new baby.
Got you.
And so growing up, you know, it's just kind of like when hip hop became popular culture. So like 03, I was in third grade, and 50 Cent was like the rave, you know, at his peak, right when everything happened. And then like that's when he's on TV, and you got a little bit of the internet, not too much internet.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I love this. I loved it. I started dressing like fucking like Soldier Boy back in like 6th grade.
Okay.
I was like big ass shirt, baggy ass pants, hat.
You already
what
know
I mean?
it. Yeah.
I was in it. I was like, I was a consumer. I loved everything about it. And then it wasn't until I met Larry, who's actually here tonight. He had older brothers that knew a lot about like old hip hop. And I was like, all right, well, I was like, Larry's cool. I fuck with Larry. We rap together.
Like Tribe, old? Is that what we're considering?
Yes.
Okay.
So Tribe is like my
Okay.
all time, like I would say my biggest inspiration
Okay.
when it comes to rapping or producing. And then he showed me like them, Little Brother, fucking like he showed me Beastie Boys, old like Busta Rhymes, like all that shit that happened at that time. He put me on, and then we were like, cool. And I was like, what's new that sounds like this? And he showed me like underground rap,
Got
Like
you.
so, like Micah 9, One Below, Open Mike Eagle's one of my favorites, and like a lot of shit that he put me onto that like didn't get a lot of spotlight, but was still really dope.
Got you. Freestyle
And then
Fellowship.
yeah, Freestyle Fellowship, dude, all
Okay.
day. And then that's when I was listening to rap, and I was like, oh, these guys are like vulnerable and they're like really poetic. And it showed me that like the stuff that I was writing down, me and him, was like it stemmed from that, or like we didn't know we were doing that, but like it was like, dude, these guys are just kind of like us.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved it, dude. POS, another one of my favorites, Doomtree, and yeah, dude. He showed me all the ways. Larry's like my hip hop guru for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Dope. I'm glad you mentioned. Excuse me. I'm glad you mentioned Tupac because he was one of my. I feel like it's a lot of people's favorites.
He's
You know what I
gotta be,
mean?
yeah. He's up there.
Rest in power, King.
For sure.
For people who've like say they never heard of Dumb Bitches with Internet, that's named correctly, right?
Yes. Yeah.
How would you define your guys' sound?
Shorthand, I always say we're dumb, we're not stupid.
Okay.
So like playing dumb or being dumb for any reason or whatever is kind of like a move you do.
Okay.
Being stupid, you're just kind of stupid. So Dumb Bitches with Internet, I say you can't really have expectations when you go into listening to it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're like, I'm not gonna listen to it unless you tell me what it sounds like, I'm gonna say sounds like two dudes who crafted their own sound, came up authentically, and are not lying about anything. I think the best part about our group is we're authentic.
Okay.
Yeah, we are true to ourselves, and that's all we can be. And if people don't like it, then it's not for them. If people do like it, then I'm glad we found you.
And you fuck with us.
Exactly.
Gotcha. So you can't nothing to pinpoint us like, okay, we sound kinda like
If I had to
just to give us something to land on.
landing point,
Yeah,
I
we
would
want-
say we sound like if Run the Jewels
Okay.
and Lonely Island had a baby,
Okay.
we're there.
Gotcha.
And I don't like to say Lonely Island too much because I know they're just like a comedy rap group, and we're kind of funny in our bars. But like, if you want a landing point, think like it's funny and they like do funny shit, and also they're badass and they produce themselves and have a lot of energy, and we're there. I think
Gotcha. And you guys are backed by a live band, correct?
tonight we are, yes.
Okay.
We're not usually,
Mm-hmm.
but tonight we have Unsound Sunday backing us. So and
Gotcha.
they're just the greatest fucking group of guys.
How do you like the difference between rapping behind a band and behind just the beat?
I think there's like a time and place for both. I love to hear my beats loud as fuck, and like people appreciating like, oh, that sounded dope. Like your beats are sick.
Yeah.
Cool. But I had a new appreciation for my own shit when this band was telling me like, yo, you make some crazy beats. We learned how to play them, and then I hear them play them, and I'm like, you recreated something that I made on my own on a computer, and you brought it to life. It's like sculpting almost.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, this vision I had. You guys play it out loud, and we don't have a computer tonight. Like it's just band.
Instrumentalist.
Yep.
Super dope.
Yeah.
Super dope.
And they're so tight and they're so good at what they do. So I was like, yeah, I fuck with it. And Caesar he's the singer and the guitar player. He was like, dude, he's like, I appreciate you for like trusting us with your music. And I was like, I appreciate that you took the time to learn it and like you guys execute it so well.
That part.
I was like, you didn't have to do any of that. And so we came together. I met him at a show and I was like, dude, you're a genuine person. Let's keep hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Good relationships.
It turned out to this. Yeah.
Yeah, great relationships,
Yeah.
and it's cool, like, it's the mutual respect.
Exactly.
That makes
dude.
it work.
I love his band. I love his music. The song that they released today, they're performing tonight. I had that on repeat for like a month already. I was like, dude, I love you guys. and he was like, oh, cool. And then I went to his house and I was like singing his song to him. He's like, oh, you really know all the words? I was like,
like,
yeah, dude,
yeah,
I
bro.
love you guys.
I
You guys are
got you.
dope. It's not performative, man. I fuck with them.
Nice. Nixon, I want to thank you so much for being on the podcast.
Of course,
Can
bro.
you please tell everybody how they can find you, support the band, get the music, catch you at a show, et cetera, et cetera?
Yeah. So on Instagram, it's probably the most easiest way to do it. We're Dumb Bitches with Internet, but it's just W, so it's like Winternet, Dumb Bitches Winternet. We're also on Twitter. It's called Internet Bitches, at Internet Bitches. And then, yeah, I'm Nixon. My boy is Eduardo. We're always posting. We're always just saying some shit. Spotify is like our biggest outlet if you want to listen to the music, and we'll always keep everyone posted for shows. We'll spam it all. We're doing the LA area. We did San Bernardino twice now, and then working on going out, taking the show on the road.
Hey, that's the way to go. And you already know a lot of people that you can have like a set, what do you call it? Like a tour group,
Oh yeah,
whatever.
yeah. We got a good group of guys.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. Nixon, thank you so much,
Thank
man.
you, my man. I appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you, bro.
It was nice to talk.
Right?
Sit and talk for a little bit.
Hey, relax. Chill from the chaos a little bit, and then we're gonna jump right back
And
into
then
the
jump
chaos.
right back into it.
Jump right in.
I needed a breather. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like music. Gotta rest.
Exactly. There's ups and downs, man. Our set tonight is gonna have ups and downs. You're gonna fucking be like, oh shit.
Exciting.
I'm so excited.
Let's do it. Let's do
Fuck
it.
yeah, man. Appreciate you.
Likewise, man. Awesome.
Thank you, bro.
Boom.
I say it's my duty. Yeah. Is it my will? Yeah. To do what? Yeah. To do is right. I say.
Easy peasy,
You're
right?
good, dude. You're good.
Yeah?
I like you kept the fucking conversation rolling and everything. It was sick.
How we gotta do it, man.
Exactly.
That's how we do
That's why you got this job.